Question number 10. Okay. A substance is heated at constant power. Problem on thermal physics and with constant power, which means what? You are talking about Q is equal to mc delta T, and when you say constant power, it is Q divided by delta T is equal to mc delta T divided by delta T, and this is seen to be a constant. Okay. Substance shows how the temperature of substance varies with time t as the substance changes from liquid to gas. Which means which is a liquid? This is your liquid. And what is this flat region? The temperature is not changing, which means what? There is a phase transition happening. So which is liquid to gas over here. And here what's happening? The temperature of the gas is increasing, which is a gas over here. Now, once again, so after looking at all these graphs, I have not read the full question, but first let us understand what is given the question. So if I draw a horizontal line here and if I draw a horizontal line here, I get some angles over here, right? So now based on the angle, what can I understand? I can understand this angle, let us say theta 1, this angle is theta 2. The slope here is larger than this slope, right? Okay, this slope, let me call this as m1, let me call this as m2. Okay, this m1 is greater than m2. That's what I can know. Okay, now let us read the question. What can be determined from the graph? The specific heat capacity of the gas is smaller than the specific heat capacity of the liquid. Definitely this cannot be a right answer. You know, specific heat capacity is always higher for a gas as compared to that of a liquid. Okay, don't jump to conclusion. This is a general statement I'm putting it. So definitely this is definitely incorrect. We'll infer it from the graph also later on, but just give me some time. The specific heat capacity of the gas is larger than the specific heat capacity of the liquid. Definitely this is one of the right answer. The specific latent heat of fusion of substance is less than the specific latent heat of vaporization. Latent heat of fusion. So can you infer fusion from here? I can't infer from here because you know it's only about the vaporization is given. I cannot infer fusion. So therefore there's no question about this one and this one over here. So B should be the right answer. If you want to understand from the graphical analysis, you can refer to my tutorials, but if at the same time I can also tell you about how this works over here. So now what we do is Q by delta T equal to MC into delta T by T. Now this is, I can write this as MC multiplied by slope. Now what is this now here? So I can now write C is equal to specific heat C equal to Q by delta is constant T, constant, right? Constant power. So constant power divided by M multiplied by slope. Over here. Now towards it. Now see, this P is constant, M is constant. C is inversely proportional to slope. That's what I can say here, which means now what do we understand here? M1 is greater than M2. Okay, slope M1 is greater than slope M2, which means what? C1 is less than C2. What is C1 here? This is CL. CL is less than C gas, right? C liquid is less than C gas, or C gas is higher than C liquid. Okay, that's what has been given over here. So this is nothing but an example what you have learned when you have, let us say, a small amount of gas, water vapor for example, falls on our hand, which is a 50 degrees centigrade, then it will create a lot of burns. While if suppose if the same water at 50 degrees centigrade falls onto your hand, nothing will happen to you. Okay, so it will not suffer so much amount of burns. So therefore you should remember that this has a lot amount of specific heat. Gases have a higher specific heat as compared to that of liquids. Okay.